Hello Pisces, this is Michelle and I'm here to do your March 2020 playing card reading. Well, happy birthday! Happy birthday to the Pisces people born in February and March. This again is the B playing cards by the United States Playing Card Company, and I'll also bring in 2 cards from Divine Doors by Andre and Gracia, and that's Rockpool Publishing. I'll bring that in at the end, but we're going to start with the general reading for Pisces, for our Pisces friends. The cards are ready. My goodness. Okay, we are ready to go. Interesting cut there. 9 of clubs on the bottom of the deck, and so for some of the Pisces people, you might be looking at a conclusion. Boy, doesn't that pair in with that big Virgo full moon that will be opposing your sign. I'm going to wait to see what the cards bring up when I get into the spread, but we might talk a little bit about that full moon. So 9 of clubs, perhaps a conclusion regarding ambition, something you've been working on for a while, a project. Could also be a conclusion related to people that you are associated with. Let's see what comes up. Oh my goodness, it's the Ace of Clubs. So let there be no doubt about it. Something is finishing and something is starting anew. And it seems to be related to the club suit thus far. The 9 of Spades, okay. Followed by the 10 of Hearts. Oh my goodness. All right, well, last month, Pisces, we had a little bit of a, kind of a difficult reading in the sense that it would take time to get through some of the experiences that you're going through right now. The cards are suggesting right here that you are experiencing some sort of an ending, a conclusion, and it doesn't look like it has been easy, let me say. This could be, there's a real sense of finality about it. Let me say, a real sense that things are final. There's no turning back here. It could be for some of you that this was even actually quite painful. That's possible for some of you. I will say though with the Ace, that I think that in March, for those of you resonating with this message, that you will begin to move on from this, to process all of the events that have occurred for you, and that indeed this is going to turn out to be a very positive experience in life. It may take a while for you to see that, but certainly that's what the cards are suggesting. And now we have the Joker in color coming in. All right, very interesting. Followed by the 5 of Hearts, okay. And the 4 of 4 of Diamonds. Well, so Pisces, it looks like for some of you, this change of heart or this ending that came about was a really big surprise for some of you. Like perhaps you weren't expecting it, and all of a sudden, everything about this relationship just changed. Almost like, I want to say, like on a dime sort of a thing. Just everything just suddenly changed. It could be, though, there's also the possibility, I'm really picking up a personal relationship here, but for some of you, this also could relate to a work scenario, like all of a sudden the relationships with your coworkers or a particular coworker just really suddenly shifted. You weren't expecting it at all. And this, I think the reason why you weren't expecting it was that things were really so stable. And so for some of you, it could be just like, wow, I just wasn't anticipating this. It was the last thing that I thought was going to happen. And so the message that's coming through to me, Pisces, and this is a little bit cliche, okay, but I'm just going to say it because the message is coming in. And it really revolves around this ace, and that is that despite the difficulties with the situation, how sudden it was, maybe unexpected, whatever sorrows are involved, it really looks like this is going to be for the better in the long run. That's not very specific, I know, but you know that's what's coming in, and so you'll know if this applies to you. The message coming in is that it definitely will be better in the long run. The Six of Hearts backs that up. Let's continue with this row though and see what else the cards are going to bring in. The Four of Hearts, oh my goodness. And the Ten of Diamonds. Could it be better, boy? If you were resonating with this message, I hope you stuck with me, Pisces, because look at this ending here. Boy, this is just confirmation. We love this when this comes in as a reader. It's almost like I really just have kind of chills right now, I have to say, because I knew the message coming into me was that, you know, this is all really going to turn out for the better. You might have to just wait a little while to see. And then we have this run of cards coming in, which is basically saying absolutely the message that you received was correct. This is confirmation that in the long run, you are going to find yourself in a much more stable and fulfilling relationship with the Six and the Four. The Six is saying you might have to be a little bit patient. All right, there could be some, you know, emotional things that you know, just need to be worked through, let me say. It might be a little bit of time before the new situation fully develops. Okay, we're also seeing that with the Six, but with the Four saying that, you know, it is going to be worth the wait. And, you know, if things weren't secure before, this could again be with a job or with a personal relationship or however it applies to you. If things weren't secure before, this is suggesting that letting this previous situation go is going to allow for a more secure situation to come in. The Ten of Diamonds is a powerful wish card in the playing card deck. It suggests very good news also financially. And so in the long run, this could actually financially be much better for you too. There are some other readings with the Ten of Diamonds that are common, but I'm not really picking those up. I will just mention it suggests that there might be a legacy or an inheritance involved, a windfall of some sort. I'm not really picking that up. What I'm just picking up more overall is that in the long run, that you will see that things worked out for the best, both for yourself personally, emotionally, and financially. For some of you too, it could be that you can see now that you can actually make a new start financially as well. And let's just look at this overall spread, because this is important, really important, Pisces, for those of you picking up on this. You know, this Nine of Spades is not easy. We've got the Ace of Clubs saying a new start, and the whole situation is pretty difficult. But look at all these red cards. Look at this beautiful, I mean, it's just an abundance of red. And it is saying that things are really going to work out for the best. I'm going to keep that in mind for you, Pisces. That will be my prayer for you, and that whatever difficulties that you may have faced, that you are able to work through those emotions and feelings, you know, as quickly as possible. But sometimes, as we talked about last month, you have to take time with the feelings as well. And so now I am asking for two cards actually from the Divine Doors, and we're going to do a cut on the deck for you. Okay, that was an interesting cut. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck as well as the cut. So on the bottom, we have a message for you, Pisces, and it is this: deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. Pass this card on. Okay, what an absolutely beautiful and profound message for you, Pisces. It could be that processing this experience, perhaps you are not finished yet. You are still digging deep to process the entire situation, but the best is to come. Absolutely consistent with our playing cards here. And so just hold on, just hold on. Let's take a look at the backside of this card. Oh my goodness, what absolutely beautiful colors. I can see the door, but I'm just really drawn to this turquoise color, this just beautiful turquoise color. It suggests a lot of healing to me. I think the golds and the pinks that we see in here, the shades all worked in, it's just suggesting to me that in the long run, when you come out of this situation, it is absolutely going to be beautiful. You are a beautiful soul, Pisces, and you are going to continue to grow and become even more beautiful inside and on the outside, beautiful in every way. Let's take a look now at, this was the card that we got from the cut. All right, and so with this card, with the door, we are also seeing the suggestion of some difficulties. We're looking at the colors here. The door is sort of surrounded by this darkness we can see. And there is some gold here, though. It's very intriguing. We want to sort of get into those feelings, because the other thing that's happening are the shafts of light flowing through. So the shafts of light and this beautiful glowing light here suggests that you are going to work through this entire process, and indeed you will come out of it absolutely pure, white, beautiful light. Okay, very promising. Let's take a look at the message. It is a cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. I'm really seeing that message for you, Pisces, as where you're headed, back to this place of beauty and love and happiness. This is such a promising reading for you in the birthday month for the Pisces friends. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. It's such a pleasure and a privilege to read for you, as always. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd like to ask you to give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel so very much, and I'll see you next time.